Samsung's massive 105-inch Ultra HD TV is just one of the company's highlights at this year's CES conference in Las Vegas. For the Los Angeles Times, I'm Sarah Hashim-Waris. I chat with the company's Executive Vice President, David Steele, about this and much more. David, what are some of the highlights of Samsung's announced product lines this year at CES?
Well, we certainly got a lot of products. This is the biggest booth here at the show, and we go all the way from TVs to home appliances to laptops and tablets and cameras. But probably the one that's making the most news is around our television. And a few core trends there, our ultra high definition UHD TV that we're showing here, as well as our smart TVs. So now the TV in the home is an internet connected device that's being used to deliver lots of content and services. And we've come up with new intuitive user interface for that, so it's much easier for consumers to experience that, to control it by voice, by gesture. So that's sort of the richness of the TV platform.
So how do you think these products, these Ultra HD TVs, are going to have an impact on the market, with consumers as we're kind of moving more to 4K as well as content providers?
So smart TV is probably going to drive the TV market in the shorter term. And then looking out more into the long term, we'll see ultra high definition coming in. But it's a very powerful statement. Anyone who looks at the image quality on these very large TVs can see just how impressive it is. And that's really the statement that we want to seed the market now with ultra high definition. We saw the benefits of HD a few years ago, and now UHD is 4 times the pixels. So great image quality and all the benefits of a smart TV.
So right now, I mean, it's still for the early adopters. What sort of a timeline do you think? Are we looking at 5 years for sort of the general public to jump on board?
Yeah, ultra high definition will start this year. We'll start to see models, and then it'll grow just like HD grew a few years ago. But we're confident about that. But in the shorter term, the big focus is on smart TVs. So connecting your TV, now more than 60% of Samsung's large screen TVs are being connected to the internet. Then you can get all sorts of video services, social media applications, access to all of your connected products in the home.
And it's funny with the HGTV, back a couple of years, nobody thought that was going to be anything, so it's interesting. I guess we'll wait and see. Now, Samsung's business model, what can we expect from 2013?
So one area that we're continuing to emphasize is what we call multi-screen. So consumers now are using more and more different appliances, different devices, and many of them have screens all the way from your smartphone to your tablet, your PC, your TV, even screens now on home appliances. So how do we connect those up? How do we make those easy to use? How do we connect them to cloud-based services like social media? And that's a lot of what you'll see. As the company with probably the biggest portfolio of screens in all of our products, we're trying to learn from the experience on smartphones and tablets, things like intuitive user interface, touch screens, and then how can we spread that so that you have the same benefits of easy control on your TVs, home appliances. So connecting all these devices together and then making it easy to use them to connect to services.
Sure, overall interconnectivity. All right, well, thank you so much, Samsung's David Steele.